that shit. I'm gonna do this right now because I have to.
How's it going, everybody? This is Thomas Anderson, IFBB professional athlete.
I love it when my heart beats fast.
Worked some shoulders today. Got a really good one, like always. You know, we try to make sure that in all our sessions we try to push as hard as we can. You know, making sure we can get the most out of every single repetition. You know, every set, every exercise, so that we can, you know, get that overall good muscular growth that everybody's looking for.
I'm Zac Roberts. I'm here at Anytime Fitness today, training with IFBB Pro Thomas Anderson.
No days off for the brave. Playing my attack. Old time's gonna go down. There's no turning back now. Playing my attack. Old time's gonna go down. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back now.
Typically, when it comes to shoulders, I try to make sure that, you know, we try to keep the rest time minimal. You know, they're relatively small muscle groups, so, you know, you don't want to take too many rest periods or take too long of a rest period. You know, you don't want your shoulders to get cold. One thing that I've always discovered from training shoulders is that higher repetitions are what, you know, help to get the maximum development out of it. It's always good to, you know, go heavy every now and then, but because they're smaller muscle groups, you know, higher repetitions tend to yield the best results.
No one cares. Night moves. No days off for the brave. Playing my attack. Old time's gonna go down. There's no turning back now. Playing my attack. Old time's gonna go down. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back now. Playing my attack. Old time's gonna go down. There's no turning back.
Typically in the circuit fashion, you know, we try to keep the exercises going, keep the intensity up, and we try to keep the weight moderate, you know, just enough to where we can get around anywhere between 20, you know, sometimes 30 repetitions, you know, whatever helps to get that muscle burnt completely out.
And I want it to last. I'm gonna reach to the other side. And when I get through, I know I feel more alive. 7 nights, same clothes, no days off for the brave. White lights, no hope, no days off for the brave. Playing my attack, old time's gonna go down. There's no turning back now. Playing my attack, old time's gonna go down. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back now. There's no turning back now. Playing my attack, old time's gonna go down. There's no turning back. I just took a year and got lost. Found myself chasing passion, whatever the cost. I wanna say I beat the night, 'cause when I get there, I know I feel more alive. Cold stairs, thin crew, no days off for the brave. No one cares.
Me personally, I like to go that route, you know, especially during contest prep season, you know, when it's all about mainly just bringing out the conditioning. So I try to work that into the routines, you know, incorporate those higher repetitions, those circuit style fashions, you know, just to really get that burn going so that we can help trim that fat around those muscles, you know, so when stage time rolls around, you know, you want to make sure that everything shows clearly, you know, and pretty much just show the judges that there's no denying first place. You know, we want to make sure that in any competitions that we do, especially for myself, I want to make sure that my presentation is so spectacular, it's going to be undeniable, and there'll be no debate on whether or not who gets first place. You know, that's the mentality that I go into every show with. You know, so with that mentality, you know, I apply it to my training, I apply it to my eating regimens, you know, everything. I try to pull out all the stops, you know, no stone left unturned, you know, because I want to make sure that I bring everything I have into each and every competition. And, you know, that hard work does pay off, and it shows on stage.
Thomas, tell us a little bit about how you became an IFBB pro. I know that you told me during our conversations yesterday that you really didn't have a coach, you know, and how hard is that to come up, you know, through the ranks and be an IFBB pro today? You know, tell us a little bit about that background.
Well, I actually got that started when I was in college. I switched my major over to, you know, the health and the human performance, exercise science, that kind of thing, and I actually ended up falling in love with it, basically. With that under my belt, I tried to, you know, pursue and try to develop my knowledge as much as possible when it came to that. And then I started to apply all that in contest preparation. You know, a lot of these contest prep coaches, you know, they can be rather expensive. So being that, you know, I'm not, you know, financially able to afford those high-priced coaches, you know, I did the next best thing and decided to go online, you know, do more research, just like the contest prep coaches do. You know, they research, you know, try to find out what works best for the human body. And so I did the same thing. And then, of course, with a lot of experimentation and, you know, trial and error, you know, I tried to construct my own program and apply everything that I used from, you know, trying things out with my own body and then incorporating things that I learned from, you know, internet websites, you know, different reference manuals and journals and everything, different study materials, and I actually put together a program that was worthy enough to win my professional status in NPC Nationals back in November 2013. So that just goes to show you, you know, that if you do your homework, you know, you can actually get a good routine together and actually put yourself, you know, get yourself to that point, you know, where you really want to be. And, you know, I'm living proof of that.
Yeah, you're definitely, you know, proof in the pudding, man, when, you know, hard work and determination, you know, that's kind of what military muscle is, hard work and determination, man, and getting to where you want to be at no matter what it is in your life and finding a way to make it happen. You know, I think that's awesome that you were able to do this all on your own. A lot of people can't say that, you know, they'll do whatever it is and they think it's all about, you know, how to get that next best coach, man, but sometimes you just don't have those luxuries.
Right.
So I think that's awesome, man, that you did that. Tell us a little bit about your upcoming show.
Well, the next upcoming show is going to be the St. Louis Pro, April 4th of this year. I started prep for it about 12 weeks ago, and, you know, as always, it's always a gradual, you know, working myself into it, and then the last 6 to 8 weeks is when it really gets strict, and, you know, I really focus on the diet and the training and the cardio aspects of the contest prep. But I'm actually really excited about this show because it's the first one that I'm doing for the season, and I'm really trying to, you know, work my way up to that ultimate goal, which, you know, every other competitor has, is to eventually compete in the Mr. Olympia. More specifically, I would be in the 212 class. So as far as that goes, you know, it's a smaller class, and because of that, you know, because it's a lighter weight, I try to focus more in bringing on my conditioning as opposed to bringing in so much size. Even though it's kind of difficult to bring both, but I would rather focus on, you know, showing off the hard work with, you know, helping to condition the muscle and present it better, as opposed to just bringing an overall just sizable physique. I've always been known for my conditioning, so why not capitalize on that, you know, and bring that and keep it consistent for every show. And at the same time, slowly build on the mass, so, you know, as the season continues to go on, you know, that'll be noticeable, but at the same time, I want to still keep that, you know, that crisp conditioning that I've always been known for from my previous competitions. So that's pretty much what I'm looking to bring into for this first show for the season. And then eventually later on down the road, I want to, you know, continue to do that for the remainder of the shows that I have for the rest of the season.
Well, I appreciate you talking with us today and definitely showing your support for military muscle. I'm sure a lot of people are going to love this interview, love what you got to tell them, some pointers here. I'm sure we'll see you again here in the future. Absolutely. Thanks again, Thomas.
Hey, what's up? This is Zac Roberts, PFC here at Fort Campbell 175 Cav. I've been here for about a year and a half, going on 2 years. And I love it. We got good days and bad days, but, you know, being in the military is a great thing. I've always believed that you should serve your country. I joined right out of high school, and we just hit shoulders, and it was a good one today. A lot of times we take breaks and rest through our workouts, and today we really hit it. We went back to back, a lot of supersets. I think on every exercise was a superset, and that's what we like to do. We like to have hard days like that where we're just constantly going, getting a little cardio into it, having that fat burning process, kick up a whole bunch, and that's where we like to take our training regimen up. As we're getting closer to shows, I'm about 8 weeks out, he's about 2.5 weeks out, and that's where we're trying to get down to the nitty gritty. It goes back to why we do this sport in the first place. We want to get better every single day, and we don't want to get caught up in a groove where we're doing the same thing over and over and over again, because that's just going to create mediocrity, and we don't want that at all. So we like to, even though it's a Saturday and we want to sleep in and relax and rest, we got up and we came in here and took it to a whole nother level. Definitely military muscle pushed us today and got us through it.